Hello. So I did a video yesterday, but I put it up this morning about not doing so good over the past few months and not being on here, masking and stuff like that. One interesting question that came up to me was, did I know that I wasn't, doing very well mentally? So yes and no. So initially, no, I was just kind of shutting myself off. I shut myself off from, you know, my family, just go a bit quiet initially, sleep a little bit more, little signs like that. And I sleep anyway quite a lot. So a little bit more is not that noticeable. Also, I'm at home on my own. So a lot of people don't notice that I might be sleeping more or what have you, because I'm asleep on my own. So, one of the other signs that I noticed was when I last went for a haircut a couple of weeks ago. Leading up to that haircut was I'd realised I do this thing, which I want to talk about now. Right. So, it's called Trichotolomania. I think that's how you pronounce it. Or a lot of people within the community of that call it trick. So TRICH, just shortened to trick. And what it is the pulling out of your own hair. So if you can imagine, like that old saying, "Oh, I'd tear my hair out," that sort of thing, right? It's a stress related or a sort of a mental related reaction to how you're feeling, basically. And I do it on and off. I've done it for, I want to say, probably 12 years, something like that. So it was kind of before I was actually diagnosed with AS and stuff. So basically it is just things like, you might just kind of be doing this, yeah, and go, ooh, might get the tweezers out and go, which I do loads, right? But one other thing I do is my head, hence the haircut, and a little bit of embarrassment going to the hairdressers. And my hairdresser is absolutely amazing at his understanding of, what I've got, how I do what I do with my hair and stuff like that. So here's some of the kind of things that happen. So you can see that there. There's a big patch there. It's got nice and bald. There's, if I can do this here, I'm just trying to see, there's a spot in there. I think there's one on this side somewhere. And there's a couple of others here and here. And there's a massive one at the back, like a monk's one. It's not like a monk. It's not that big, but you're right in that position of being a monk. And anyway, what I do is I pull the hairs out, and I can't stop. It's weird. It happens only when I've got like an elevated level of something in my body, whatever that is, I don't know, or a lower level of something that should be there. Something I would 100% bet my life it's something to do with related to a depression, a chemical, I guess. Either being missing or you're not enough or too much or whatever, and it kind of causes a stress within me, which I need to have an outlet, and the outlet is pulling my hair out. Now, it sounds weird. It sounds really weird. If I look at me and tell me you pull your hair out, I find that strange. but there's loads of people that are in this community, and it's a strange one. So I still do it. I keep my hair to a certain style so that it's not massively obvious. But if it's during the summer, for example, and I get my hair cut quite short for the summer because I get hot, so I like to have short hair and not have to worry about having it flopping all over the place or whatever. And then you can see all the effectively bald patches from the years of I guess scalp trauma. I want to put it like that. I've tried everything under the sun, and certain things irritate my scalp as well, which doesn't help. When I try different things, but other than that, it's an issue that I do to myself called trichotolomania. So there we go. So there's that sign that tells me that. Other than that, sleeping more. I eat more as well. So I put on a bit of weight over the summer, which is not ideal. But I'm aware of all these things now. That's the thing. I know that I've got to address the weight thing. I know I've got to stop pulling my hair out. How? I don't know. But there are days when I know it's going to be a no hair pulling day. Great. I'll look at those as being the positive days. Someone left a comment earlier. Kiki, thank you very much for your comment. And yes, there are good days. Absolutely, totally agree with you. Hopefully, there are going to be more good days than bad days. That's what we can all hope for. And thanks for your positive comment. Always good to have those positive comments. In the meantime, have a good rest of the day. Enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing, whether it's Homes Under the Hammer on the telly or A Place in the Sun or whatever else is on. There we go. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye.